Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Thieves 101. I am your host James, and let's dive into everything that happened with 100 Thieves on the esports side. Marvel Rivals Ignite went down this week, and we can check out how 100 Thieves adjusted to the new meta and how they are doing in their group. The ALGS regional finals also happened, which we were looking forward to with caution. Did they come out on top, or did inconsistency get the better of them? All of this in this week's episode of Thieves 101. It's actually crazy how many tournaments are going on at the same time. FlyQuest just won the LTA North, and Masters Toronto is also going on. Not to mention ALGS regional finals going on all over the globe, and Marvel Rivals Ignite. It's definitely not a boring time to be an esports fan. But let's kick things off with Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals puts on one of their biggest tournaments yet. Marvel Rivals Ignite already has its drama and upsets. To start off, the team with the funny name, Jobless Bums, beat Shikigami in the first round. Shikigami qualified through the Invitational, while Jobless Bums came through the Open Qualifiers. Ego Death straight up beat FlyQuest, who are supposed to be one of the best teams in the game. And then there's Poor Solaris, who got Envy and then FlyQuest in the first two rounds and bombed out. But they took off one map off of each of them. What an exciting team. And fun fact, Luminosity straight up disbanded after this tournament. And speaking of Luminosity, we played them round 1 and beat them convincingly 2-0. 100 Thieves brought out some new comps, with Terra playing the Punisher and TTK going to the Doctor Strange while Vinny played Magneto. And LG definitely could not keep up. Map 2 was a bit more of a competition. 100 Thieves brought out a couple of different comps. They used Iron Man and Black Panther, but they quickly swapped back to Wolverine and Hela to close out Map 2 with a win. After that game, LG went down to lower bracket, and after losing in lower bracket as well, they just straight up disbanded their team. So good luck to those players in the future. But on to Jobless Bums. Melania joined 100 Thieves as an assistant coach last week, but he has been semi-consistently swapping in for SJP. So we played with a substitute against the Bums, which is their official name in my books from now on. The Bums didn't put up much of a fight map 1 against 100 Thieves, unlike map 2 where they definitely put up a fight. They quickly adjusted to 100 Thieves flying comp. Terra played Human Torch and Delina played Moon Knight, which was definitely a fun and different comp. They edged out the Buns. Buns? They edged out the Bums, holding on to defense, winning 3-2. But look at these damage numbers from Terra, that's just crazy. He went 65-4 with 69,000 damage. I haven't played much Marvel Rivals, but I have not seen that high of damage numbers. In the post-game interview, they interviewed Delina, who mentioned that they have been doing VOD reviews with iRemix and working closely coming up with all these meta comps. But next weekend is the real test for this team, as we will face Envy in the upper finals. At this point, we have lost to them 3 times in a row. It's time to get that revenge and get seed 1 in Group A. Looking forward to these Ignite playoffs and looking forward to how we match up against the teams in Group B. Marvel Rivals Esports is looking good. Now onto something that's not looking as good. Let's go on to Apex Legends. So the regional finals went down, and so did we. Placing 6th in the regional finals and 8th overall in Split 1. In the finals match 1, 2, 3, we were a low to mid-pack team. It was looking bleak, with us being 15th in the standings with 10 points, while other teams were already fighting for match point. But then match 4, we woke up with a strong 15-point third place. Match 5, we got second place with 18 points, and match 6, we got second place with 17 points, putting us at match point. The difficult part once again is that we haven't been able to win an Apex match all the way since May. And while we got to match point, it was definitely a worrying trend. And as we went on later in the regional finals, it seems like we blew all of our gas in match 4, 5, and 6. As match 7, we fell short. Match 8, we were back to our earlier form with placing in the bottom half. And at that point, 9 teams out of 20 were already on match point. We were free-falling by match 9, placing 13th. And completely ran out of gas by placing 15th in match 10. ROC at that point have already hit match point and won that game, so they are your Apex Legends regional champions. We placed 6th overall. Not really sure what to say about it. We were supposed to be a super team, and our performance has not been that super. We are secure for the mid-season playoffs, which will be played at EWC, and LAN is definitely where heroes are made. I really want this team to stick, to work, and to win. Will they? I'm not quite sure. Inconsistency is the name of the game at the moment. So we will pick right back up with the Apex Legends team at the mid-season playoffs. And that's it for this weekend's esports. We will catch up with some different stuff around the organization. First of all, super interesting, Kimi Antonelli wore 100 Thieves again before the Canadian Grand Prix. I'm not sure if Mercedes just has a partnership with Adidas or Kimi Antonelli is actually a 100 Thieves fan, but it is always exciting to see a Formula 1 driver or someone just a little bit more popular putting on the 100 Thieves merch. Hoodie org or not, we have some pull. After the OP.GG sponsorship, we can announce the Razer sponsorship as well. Razer peripheries is always a good addition to our partners, not to mention the absolutely hilarious announcement video, which I would definitely recommend checking out. Let's keep the org afloat and hopefully keep that place in League of Legends. And for that, we'll need some more partnerships. Now, to jumping into 100 Thieves at EWC. EWC has a whole bunch of esports, but the esports that we will be a part of are Warzone, Call of Duty, Apex Legends, and Valorant. The $27 million prize pool is absolutely crazy. And the fact that the event ambassador is Cristiano Ronaldo, nuts. We are not participating in that many esports, so us bringing home the whole thing, I'm not exactly sure about it, but I like the idea. And that's basically it for everything that happened with 100 Thieves this last week. The main thing we're looking forward to this next couple of weeks is going to be the Marvel Ignite playoffs. And COD Champs is coming up here in 1 or 2 weeks. I'm going to be on vacation for the next 2 weeks, so we are going to have to skip a couple of Thieves 101 episodes, unfortunately. But let's hope while I'm gone, the LA Thieves team secures a second ring for the organization and that we set ourselves up well for EWC. So thank you so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, leave your opinion. I would love to read it. I would love to reply. Me and Aslan say goodbye for now. Have a nice week.